the Philippines. Welcome to another episode of Leeka Liberum's channel. And this has been one of my favorite trips I have ever taken. So I'm so excited to show you guys kind of the journey. It was a graduation gift to myself. I just graduated nursing school, and I told my dad that I wanted to take a trip out the country, and I told him that I wanted to go for a month, and he told me I could only have 2 weeks, and he told me that it would be really wise if I brought a friend. My dad works at an airline, so I was able to get a really good hookup on flights because I was his daughter. And then he put in like a special word so that I could have a friend have some off. So this is a life hack. If you love to travel, if you have family in other countries, other states and things like that, get somebody in your family, whether it be you and you can hook up your parents, or whether it be you can hook up yourself, your spouse, your children, because the discounts come for like direct family members. So that's a life hack. So if you're looking to take flights for cheap, little to nothing sometimes, definitely get in an airline. The sooner the better, because you get a better advantage when you have worked there longer. But it's not all easy breezy. There have been plenty nights where I've had to stay in the airport, sleep in the airport, and you guys will see. But anyways, back to the topic. So yeah, graduation gift to myself. Went to the Philippines, and I asked one of my dear friends, Peyton, to come with me. She's a traveler just like me. Make sure y'all check out her channel. I'm gonna put some of her links below. She has some of her photos that she took, because she's a great photographer and just has a great eye. So make sure you follow her channels and support that as well. Back to the topic though. So it started off, me and her met, we met up or whatever, and we went on this little journey together. Our first flight was headed to Detroit. Yeah, we in Detroit.
What's up?
Hey, look at my cousin, y'all. Look at my cousin.
We do look alike.
Yeah. Before we were gonna head to Japan, which then led us to the Philippines, and then we had to take another flight. So in Detroit, I had a friend I went to college with. His name was Joe. Yeah, so he actually, when I told him I was in Detroit, he pulled up on us and spent some time with both me and my friend at our hotel and stuff like that. So it's nice to have friends like from all over the states. So shout out to Joe, you a real one. So we were just in Detroit for one night, and then our next flight was to Japan. This was the long one. So far, everything was going smooth. We didn't have no issues. We didn't have to like really wait too much or anything like that. So far, everything was solid. The flight in Japan was long as hell. I remember us having to stretch and get up and do some more stuff, but then we finally made it. When we finally got to Japan, we had met some other travelers. They were on their way to the Philippines as well, and they were in the same predicament as us. We were waiting to see like if we could get on flights or not, because I mean, you are last. The only way when you're the person, whoever is working for an airline, the only way that you can get on the flight is if there's open seats. So sometimes you just be hoping and praying that flight is gonna have one extra, whatever. Well, there was 4 of us. In my party there was 2, in their party there was 2. So we was all just hoping and praying that we was gonna get on the flight, and everything was fine. We got laid over in Japan. So it took a little minute to get to the Philippines, but it was kind of nice because we ended up staying in Japan for like 1 or 2 nights. And so you guys will kind of see some of the things. One of my favorite things about Japan was the food. Oh my God, the food was so good. The food was so good. And what are also one of my favorite things? The hospitality. Everybody in Japan is super, 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 super sweet. I feel like they were friendly to me and my friend. Japan is super clean.
I did all of that.
You know where you want to eat yet? hey. And it's definitely futuristic, all that kind of stuff, like they talk about. So we went to some of the markets. We was able to eat like different like seafood and stuff like that. Peyton got a little bit sick on some of the things. So yeah, that pretty much like was how Japan went. The hotel was really cute too. They like gave us those little slippers and a little robe and stuff like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed Japan. So we wrapped it up. In one of the pictures you're gonna see, like with the Asian writing, that was their version of translating. Like when I had to talk to somebody, he had to put me in his little translator, and then that's how he had kind of talked to me. So we were ready, suited and booted, finally ready for the Philippines.
We out here.
How's everybody's food?
This bit. The second time you just knocked that
Okay,
over.
listen. It's this shit. Like, let me move that.
So we officially had made it into the Philippines. We were headed to OSLOB, which was the whale sharks was why we were going there. We wanted to swim with the whale sharks. Unfortunately, I don't really have pictures of it, but I'm gonna have to try to find some because I feel like I have at least one or two. Anyways, yeah, so we were headed to OSLOB. As you can see, we had to sleep in the airport, rest up there for a little bit. Got my first little Filipino meal. The mangoes were fire. Ate them. If y'all didn't know, the Philippines is like overly grown with mangoes. There are so many mangoes in the Philippines. There's like people with these big old crates of mangoes. Like there's a lot. So I was getting real big off the mangoes while I was there. You're gonna see a video of how they like ticket you on the bus, so you'll get to see that. While we were on the bus, halfway through the ride, it crashed. It like sideswiped another bus. So our bus that we're taking, our 4-hour-long bus ride, it came to a delay because our bus driver sideswiped another bus. Sound like a big explosion, you feel me? We're now just out here, just waiting. I had to pee really bad, so I hopped across the street, you know, I asked for a bathroom. One toilet, I don't even know if it flushed. I didn't flush. No toilet paper, so I had to shake off as best as I could. So yeah, but it's all part of the journey. That's the quote for this trip. It's all part of the journey.
Amen.
Yes.
Praise Jesus, high five.
Peyton also unfortunately lost her phone.
Hi.
Tell me about your trials and tribulations.
Okay, so today's been very trying. Good start, you know, we made the 2-hour flight, all good. We got a taxi, or a Grab I should say, to the bus stop, and then I left my phone in the taxi, so I'm phoneless. So
I don't have phone service.
yeah, we're kind of just winging it at this point, you know, but there is beauty in the story. It is that, you know, we're blessed.
Yeah.
High five, Jesus. You know, we're in the Philippines. We still have an amazing journey ahead of us. It's been a very, very trying journey, but we're here. And right now we're paused on the side of the road due to a bus crash. But we're here.
Yes.
We're living life.
Yes.
We're living life.
Yes.
And we're grateful.
Yes.
I'll buy a new phone another time.
Yes. Well, in hopes that she'll get it back.
Yeah.
Maybe. We're still hopeful. We're hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful about things like that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
So, our trip went from Japan. Our trip went from Japan going up. You know, we were on a high. Japan, it was like everything's going good. And it was like the minute we got into Philippines, things plummeted. We had a crushing bus. Peyton lost her phone. It was a mess real quick. You'll see like me going to. You'll see like pictures of the bus. You'll see the picture where I'm about to hop across the street to go to the bathroom, and then you'll see a video of how they do the toilet system, which was very common. So there's like a cup, there's like a big bucket, a couple buckets. One bucket you have that's the water that you take a scoop of and you pour it into the toilet after you're done, and then you have another bucket to rinse your hands off. So that was a very common thing in the Philippines.
Okay, guys. Well, we made it to OSLOB. OSLOB? OSLOB.
Something like that.
Where we will be swimming with the whale sharks.
Yeah, the bus dropped us off in the middle of goddamn
The
street, so we're trying to find a place to stay. Not too expensive, you know, we cheap as hell.
there's nobody here. So now our job is to find somewhere to sleep.
After these lights, we'll go back down the other way.
Yeah.
We got to swim with the whale sharks, which is really fun. then after we were done in OSLOB, we were headed to Siquijor. So we were getting ready to head there.
Silver. This one for. Okay, how much you buy? You have discount.
How much?
You have discount.
Kundi na lang. Ko bata dong oy.
Welcome aboard. What up, family? It is officially day 3 in the Philippines. No, day 2.
No, not 2.
It's day 3 because we just went
Yeah,
Whale Shark. That was
We
number
stayed 2
1.
nights.
We were supposed to go to the waterfalls today. Okay, so it's day 2. like officially day 2, and we are on a ferry going to Siquijor.
You know, the Siquijor is the island of the witchcraft and, you know, voodoo and all that good shit, you know? So,
I don't know how long this ferry ride is going to be, but we're here. We magically made it. We didn't know what we were doing or where we're going to or how to get here, but, you know, we found a man with a tuk-tuk. I don't know what it's called here in Philippines, and he was like, y'all niggas need to go. So I was like, okay.
Vámonos, where you going?
Now we're here. So it should be a wonderful ride, and we'll holler at you in Siquijor.
Yes.
Peace, love, hair grease.
This next part of the Philippines touches something so deep inside of me. I wish I could relive these moments over and over and over and over again. So I just want to say, if anybody out there who I encountered when I went to Siquijor is watching this, Ma'altika, I think that's how you say it. Let's get into it. Okay, so when we arrived, you'll see that's the first kind of video I had when we got there. We were waiting to see where we were going to be or where we were going to go next, and you'll kind of see the map of Siquijor. It's actually a really, really small island, but there's so much to do on the island. We ended up catching one of those vans that you see. With the next video, you'll see that's where we are riding to the place that we decided to stay at. We decided to stay at Compuestos. You'll see us pull over and the little sign. We took a picture of Siquijor, and then you'll see a little tour of the room. Hey yo, what's up? Welcome to my crib. You feel me? You feel me? We are in Siquijor. Siquijor. Why did I forget the country? The Philippines. I'm gonna let Paige show you the way in there.
Okay. So what's good? What's poppin', pimps? Let's go. Let me take you to my crib. So over here, we got the full frontal mirror looking good. Then to the left, we got the king side master bed with the memory foam. Holla if you hear me. Right here, we got top notch air conditioning. It don't play. Hey. Auto tune in this. And you know, if you're feeling real breezy, you know you can smell the roses.
Smell them roses.
Okay. And then I got my curtains in my windows. Hello, world. I'm gonna take you back here real quick. Come with me for this journey real quick. All right. And to my left, I got the kingpin shower head. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. cozy up. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Get the out of my crib.
You'll see this picture of our host where we stayed at. So they were great, good people, good vibes, good energy. We kind of checked after we got done checking in. Oh, by the way, that tea that you see on that table, fire. That tea was so good. Then you'll see us going to a massage. We had did so much traveling that was like one of the first things that was on our mind. So me and Peyton decided to go get massages that evening, and once again it was amazing. They gave us, that was the first time I tried like ginger turmeric tea, best I ever had. Then when we got back, our host, she made us some food, and then we kind of slept, and then the next morning we toured the island some. You'll see one of the restaurants that we ate at, which was Monkey Business. You'll see us go to Monkey Business, which was a super dope spot. After we went there, we decided to go to the beach later that evening. One thing that I forgot to add about the massages, I think it might have been like one of my first times getting a full body massage too. I know sometimes people like look down on massages because I think maybe they get like a bad there comes like a bad connotation with it sometimes. Maybe they think it's too feminine, or maybe they think sometimes this might be a little too sensual or sexual or uncomfortable. But man, that massage was so relaxing, especially with the tea, like the music, the energy. Like if you're really looking for a way to de-stress, go get you a massage. It's better if you can do it on an island, but even if you can't, go get it. And side note, for those people out there who have chronic pain, I would recommend going to get massage therapy. It's a whole nother topic. I'm sure I'll hit you guys with that later. I have to talk about this motorcycle picture. So you see Peyton on a motorcycle. When I tell you guys that Peyton was going crazy on these motorcycles, I attempted to like drive it myself, but I messed up and crashed like the minute I did it. So Peyton was our driver the entire time, except for when we ended up splitting up and we had to ride on the back of, I rode on the back of somebody else's motorcycle, which I'll talk about him later. But yeah, Peyton was a little speed demon, so I envied her on that part. She was doing the damn thing with that motorcycle. Then we got into like our next adventurous thing, and that was where you see us climbing up one of the trees. Don't know if it was a coconut tree, might have been, I don't know, palm tree. You'll see us climbing, you'll see us walking up the tree.
And then another bamboo. You can balance without stick.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Only seconds, okay?
Oh my gosh. There's no such thing as fear, right? No such thing. Fear is false evidence appearing real.
Like a gymnastic. You can stay in 1 hour.
1 hour? You playing with me?
Okay.
Okay, enough? Or you want to sit down?
And that was really cool because heights has been one of my fears, but it's mainly heights where it's like that because they held little sticks for you, so you walk them up and then they tell you to drop them. And you just have to, like, you know, have your balance, and you're up at least 10, 15 feet or so up in the air. So that was really, really cool experience. Peyton rocked that too. She had zero fears when it came to that. She damn near danced up there while she was up there.
How old are you? 20?
I'm glad everybody thinks we're so young. Ooh, Peyton, this would have been a... Ooh.
24?
Yep.
Huh? Really? Oh. And Molly? How old?
Yes.
24 also?
No.
19.
No. I'm 22.
Ah, yes, yeah. Are you good?
Balance.
Are you okay?
Balance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my girl soldier.
Just call me and I'll be there.
So, but it was really, really cool. After that was like our first introduction to some of those people that were on that beach part of the island. And then we met the people that had made the island trip so much fun.
I think your video is done.
Bend your knees, up your legs. Bend your knees first, then up your legs.
Let's go!
At the very top.
Go strong.
Let's go!
Let's do this.
Let's go!
And go!
Release!
At the time, they were making sand art, especially when it's tourist season. Every single day, they'd be up bright early in the morning. I think maybe like 4 or 5 in the morning. They'd be up in the morning making the art in the sand. And every single day, it'd be something different. So they would take donations too. So they would have a little bucket after they were finished, and they're just kind of like, if you want to donate, donate. But if you don't, that's cool too.
Hey fam, it's PP and Lily.
Peace, peace, love.
Love and hair grease all day. We are at the Tree of Wisdom.
The OG.
The OG of OGs.
She's big. She's beautiful. She has endless roots and routes to her. There's actually fish too down there that eat your feet.
They're waiting for you.
They like me.
Yes,
You can do it.
Oh my god.
Come on, come on, come on.
Ay, natapunta mo doon. Oh. Oh my god.
Imagine being in the water with the lights out and then this happens. So there's that. We went to see these waterfalls before this. I think it's like Calabon something. I don't remember. Everything kind of sounds the same at this point. I'll be trying to pronounce it. I did learn a couple words though. I learned how to say good
Magunta.
Mayunguntak.
Magunta.
Good morning, and thank you is salamat.
Salamat.
It's about,
Beautiful is guapa.
yeah, it was amazing, the waterfalls. The people here are so freaking nice. Like anywhere we go on our motorcycle, which there's 3 of us on a motorcycle, but anywhere we go, it's always hi, hello. One guy screamed out, I love you. It's like their faces just light up, and they have the most beautiful and heartwarming smiles. I think one of my favorite parts about riding through the town is just like, it is so authentic. Like, it's nothing I've ever seen before at all. It's very, very cool.
At the waterfall, we met a good 2 guys. They were workers. One old. He was in love
He was
with me.
feeling pay. Oh my god.
Asked me to be his girlfriend about 1 billion times and wanted me to kiss him. But no, he was really a sweetheart. He watched our things while we swam in the waterfall. We got to jump off of Ant.
Where'd it go?
Right there. We got to jump off of the swings into the water. Was that the first time me and you jumped, or the second time? I think the second time me and her jumped, we fell on each other, and I think I broke my pinky toe.
Yeah.
And her hip. I think I hit your hip.
We wasn't getting the timing right.
Yeah, but it was so beautiful. The water was such a turquoise blue. And everybody like wanted to take pictures with us because they haven't seen or encountered anyone that looks like us. So it's a very beautiful thing.
And they love our hair.
They adore our hair. What else?
They're really respectful though.
Yeah.
And it's never like, you catch people staring at us, but it's never to make fun of us. It's just in awe. Like they are truly in awe. I think they're just happy that they always, like, when I tell them I love Siquijor, they're so thankful. They're like, thank you for coming. Thank you for loving it. Thank you. They're just so thankful. Such good people.
Yeah. Such
Good hearts. The people out there that were working, they do it for volunteering, and you just give, whatever you want to give them, and they don't complain. They're amazing people, truly amazing.
But currently, again, we're back at the Tree of Wisdom. I can't even imagine how old this tree is. Like, it is so large. The roots are everywhere. The roots are, I'm just like, I'm in awe. Period, point blank. I am in awe. And like, I just want to sit here and meditate, but it's It's really loud, and it's a tourism scene, and I wish it was a little more peaceful, but I'm beyond grateful to be here. Be here with my girl Lily.
Yeah, my girl PP and Lily.
Takes on the Philippines.
So tomorrow we're about to meet up with the other guy's name was Makmak, and so we're gonna go with Makmak and what's the old man?
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. Pretty sure Makmak and Ricky. We're going to go to the mountain, the butterflies, and
Cliff diving.
Cliff diving.
So yeah. Shoot, the waterfall cliff was a lot in itself. That was kind of scary.
It's crazy because you know.
Oh shit!
What?
Bro, my toe. Sorry.
It's crazy because we went to waterfall, or we went to in Colorado. You know, we had been to. Did we go to waterfall there? We went to the caves for sure. But
I don't think so.
Regardless, ain't nothing been like this. Like, I've been to a waterfall before. Oh, it was with my brothers. I went to a waterfall before. Everything here surpasses everything that I've seen. So there's a lot of pure stuff going on here. Authenticity.
It's a beautiful journey. At first, you know, we were very weary, very
OSLOB.
Disappointed.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
You know, that we traveled all this way and encountered such bad people, and it felt like they were robbing the beauty of these islands, but Siquijor made up for it for sure, and we are thankful.
If it wasn't for all the stuff we still gotta see, we would probably stay here, but you know.
More to see, more to come. Stay tuned, my friends. Oh, we'll show you the tree.
Yeah. Peace, love, family. Another thing I really want to touch on. Okay, so you'll see a little boy. You'll see me and Peyton and an older man, and then you'll see like 2 children that's wearing red shirts. So in that photo right there, there's a little boy, and he is posing extremely hard. One thing I want to say is I got to give him his props because he was doing the damn thing on the poses. The second, I learned something new about cultures. So he was, I guess in American culture, we would have said something like, oh yeah, he's gay. Like we would have known early on that we would have had a gay child. It's a little different how they do it in the Philippines. They don't really use those terminologies like gay or anything like that. But someone who is that young and who shows that much like pizzazz or like that much, you know, into like the feminine culture and stuff like that, they're actually looked at as extremely special in their family. I remember his sister said, my brother's really, really special, you know, and I was very interested. So when we had some like alone time with the kids, I asked him, I was like, so like, do you have a girlfriend? And he was like, girlfriend? First of all, we're too young. He's like, I'm too young to date anybody, or he's, you know, and he was like, and that was really cool to me because it was like, he was who he was, and maybe in time he'll find out more about that. But it was such an innocence to it. You know, he wasn't doing it because he knew that he liked the opposite sex. He was just doing it because, you know, that's just who he was and that's who he liked, or that's what he liked to do. And that's how he, you know, liked to be. I'd be looking at this film, like here you'll see us in the caves. So I hope you guys enjoy the different film and photos that you see. I'd be wondering if I'd ever do some crazy stuff like this again. Like we really was in like whole bikinis and flip-flops, hopping through caves. But then I think to myself like, yeah, I'm sure I'll do something even crazier.
What's her name?
Peyton.
Peyton?
Yeah.
Leeka.
Leeka.
What's your name?
Mike Rio.
Ariel.
Mike Rio.
Mike Rio.
And Ariel.
What is it?
Ariel.
Aria.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Will you still stay here in Tios?
Yes, San Juan.
San Juan.
Yes.
This is your first time?
Mm-hmm. In a cave?
Yeah.
No.
No, not
Oh,
the
no?
first time in one cave, but
In this one.
This one.
It's just muddy.
yeah.
That's all.
What is that? It's what?
I don't know. It's parang chinso ba is in ground? Ah, chinso.
Chainsaw. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Chinso.
Hi. Good morning.
What is that?
U.S.
Seed from
Thank you.
What's good morning? Mayong bak.
Maymbunta.
Mangunta.
Mayong bontag.
Good morning.
Ah, may buntag.
Mangunta.
Mayong
Mangunta.
bontag. Mayong bontag. How do you say
Mangunta.
thank you?
Salamat.
Salamat.
Salamat. Salamat.
Assalamu
Mangunta.
Salamat.
Mangunta. Salamat.
Mayong buntog.
Ga.
Mayong
Mangunta.
Buntag.
Mayong buntag.
Guntag. Guntag.
Buntag.
Buntag.
Mayong buntag.
Mayong buntag.
Salamat.
I'm gonna write this down.
Salamat.
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 Mayong buntag and salamat. Okay.
Salamat. I don't think I said that right, bro.
Salamat. Like assalamu alaikum, but with the AT at the end.
That's it. I don't know that.
Yeah, no.
Real shit.
Right?
Real cave.
This ain't no cave of the winds. It's some real life. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to listen.
Okay.
Does it work?
Be careful, it's slippery.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And the entrance is small. After 15 meters, you can stand.
Wow.
Here we go, I
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Be careful.
Yes.
Watch your back and your step.
I will.
You got my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can just hold your. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Is there any like animals or insects?
These are all crystals.
Only a bat and fish.
A bat and fish. Cool.
No spiders?
No.
Are you sure? Positive. I see spider webs, bro.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Just something that on lang.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That the white stone cannot. What contains calcite mineral?
Calcite.
Yeah. Sugar. Yeah. It's stalactites.
Huh?
Stalactites.
Stellanite?
Stalactites. And the ground is stalagmite. Yeah. You come here, the rock and the water.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Crystal over there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
It's so beautiful.
Oh wow.
We like crystals.
Get from here, the tree.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay. Gotcha.
Has anybody ever like fell or hurt
Only a scratch.
Are people ever scared when they come in here? Okay. You got it?
Okay, that one is what we call mini waterfall.
Mini waterfall?
Yeah.
Mini waterfall. Okay. Okay, tour guide. Yeah. I'm using the thigh muscles.
What about this one?
Oh,
After
we go back that way. You okay?
yeah. Okay.
Dang.
That is
Like a giant tooth.
the biggest starter.
Wow.
But
That.
the other one is what we call fingerprint.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. What do you want me to take first?
Siya man. Magulang pa sa kusuanan nila.
Amin mo dahil sila ng ilbe. Kuhaan mo na yun.
Kaya ito yung pwede ka kuhaan. Hindi na pura dito eh.
Wade, lampag.
Yellow.
Baik-baik na po si J. Maputol naman po ng... Pakuyuga ring batag maligo.
Okay.
Hi. So I guess I'll go first. We just visited the healer. Funny thing is, her name is Annie. That's actually, my middle name is Ann, and my grandma's name is Annie. So there's that. But she healed us. She gave us a spiritual. Go ahead.
Spiritual smoke healing. And then we did the palm reading.
For my palm reading, basically, she told me that I had problems with family. She told me that I go through a lot. She told me that when I have a boyfriend, on the third time, it's probably gonna work. She said that maybe he had a girl in the past, or maybe, you know, and then she said that when we are together, he's gonna wanna do something, and I'm gonna wanna do something else, but we're gonna be able to make it work. She told me that I like spending money, but I'm going to be getting a lot of money. She's like, I'm gonna get a lot of money, and I'm gonna be spending a lot of money. She also said that I will live a long life. I will have a lot of kids. She said probably 4, maybe more. It was very nice. She gave us like this really nice massage, and we got these necklaces. So
They're for protection against different spirits, bad spirits, and traveling, and the elements.
They're made out of coconut and
herbs.
Coconut and herbs, and yeah.
So my reading was it was good. She told me that I would have 3 kids, this is the second time that I've been told that I will have 3 kids, so it's confirmed. She told me the positives and negatives, and she told me that my kids will always be sick. She also told me that I have a friend that's really jealous of me right now, and also family members are jealous of me. She also told me that there's sickness between my mother and my grandmother. She told me I live a long life. She told me that my partner would die. He wouldn't live a long life, so that's that. But overall, it was a good reading. Overall.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome experience. I enjoyed every bit of it. Definitely blessed experiences.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Awesome.
So happy.
I guess we could have get it too.
Yeah, you know, she told me that that we both have good hearts,
Yeah.
and that we're very friendly. I mean, people can say what they want, you know, about, oh, you know, that is pretty general, because I ain't gonna lie, that crossed my mind one time.
That's why I was like,
Yeah, it crossed my mind a little bit, because she said something like, she asked me if my parents were sick, and I said no. So
But doesn't really mean in the physical way. She put in the mental way.
that is
That's
true.
what I wanted to say, but I didn't want to interject. I didn't want to interject.
That makes sense. If that is the case, my parents were very sick. Well, where they're healing.
Mom and Dad love us.
No, that is true though. That is very true. It could have. Yeah. And she said both of my parents. So the fact that she said that, it definitely applies to both of them. But when I said no, she's like, "Are you sure?" Like, yeah.
she gave me, she told me to wrap my hands in red cloth and don't wash them for 3 days in order to protect my children from getting sick. So that's something I'm gonna have to try.
Yeah, for 3 days.
I don't know how to wash my hands for 3 days. Hello, world.
It was so cute. The little girls, right? When we first got there were these 2 little girls that like ran out, and when they greeted us, you'll see like in the video, they took their hand and they touched it to their forehead, and I was like,
Sige.
you gonna do me?
Sige, sige, ikaw.
Ikaw po, please. Amin po.
It was so precious.
Yeah, it was so precious.
Also, the healer did not have a fee. She just asked for donations. The only thing that we paid for were these necklaces. I also got a bottle of herbs that I'll put oil in, and it's for protection. Protection against spirits, elements, sickness, all of those kind of things.
Good for cramps and menstrual problems.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome experience.
So, I think I kind of summarized the majority of what happened next in the videos. I think me and Peyton did a pretty good job at letting you guys know what was going on, and as we were going along. I will say though, I'm a big lover, and I definitely fell in love in the Philippines with a man named Mak Mak. Like I said in the videos before, all of the men in the Philippines were so sweet. You'll see them climbing trees for us.
We're good. Thank you. Salamat. Salamat. Salamat.
Holding our bags, the whole nine. I wish I had a video or a picture of when I was riding on the back of the motorcycle with Mak Mak, because it was nice. I fell in love for a day. But yeah, Siquijor was definitely my favorite. The way that we ended the Philippines trip, the way that we ended our time in Siquijor, we danced the entire night away. You'll see us, they started singing their island songs, so we learned some of those. Then I think we had like a campfire, so we were out there all night. And then when it finally got dark enough, we went back to where we were staying at, Compuestos, and we had like a little nightcap there too. And don't get on me when y'all watch this, because I did say I fell in love for a day, which I did, but it was very innocent. Very, very innocent, which I wish more love was like. One thing that was really cool, I didn't get a video of this because it was so dark. Me and Peyton, on one of the nights we were in Siquijor, we were at the beach, and we were there really late, and it got dark enough, and in the water there's bioluminescence. So it's like when these little tiny little bugs, if you like move around in the water, they light up. So it's like looking at the stars in the water. And me and Peyton at the time, I think we were both going through something very, very, very similar. And so to be able to dance out our sadness, our sorrows, to be able to dance out our pain and our emotions and everything, that also was a highlight of my trip. I want to give a special thanks, if you ever watch this. Shout out to the man who you see in that picture. He was responsible for the butterfly sanctuary. He dedicates his life to making sure that those butterflies are thriving and alive and living. He's brought so much of those butterflies to that area, and he was like talking to us about how, you know, they're going extinct, and how he felt like it was his duty to, you know, keep certain things alive. So it's people like you who change the world and allow us humans to even still be here, because Lord knows we really fucking shit up. So appreciate you for giving us some more time here. Hey!
Hey, so it is our last day in Siquijor, and we are currently at the butterfly sanctuary. It is gorgeous. The butterflies are fluttering. The plants are thriving.
Yeah, the most butterflies, it's like those yellow and black ones that have spots. I don't know what kind they are. Lots of cocoons. If you can hear, they sound like cicadas in the US. I don't know what they are here. Last night we were gonna go out, but it got canceled. Sylvia's got canceled.
So like, listen, everybody that we met was like, go out tonight, go to Sylvia's. I'm talking about like maybe 50 people that we met yesterday. And we get to Sylvia's and it's done. Like, party canceled, no reason as to why or anything. So then we tried to go to another place, and it was like a private party. It looked like a quinceañera almost, but I don't know what the equivalent is here. So we ended up just going back to Compuestos, and we hung out with Apple and her cousin. I don't remember her cousin's name.
I don't either, but Peyton braided Apple's hair. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be like when she takes it out today. She's excited about it.
She wants to have curly hair.
Today we're going to a lot of different things.
Yeah, this morning, what we did this morning, we got up, we dropped off our laundry to have it done. Then we went and got gas. Then we went to the bakery and had these amazing muffins.
I had a blueberry.
I had strawberry.
Okay.
Then we were on our way back to Cambugai waterfalls to hang out with, what's his name?
Oh, I can't remember. I want to say his name's Rennie, but
yeah,
I have to ask again.
We met him yesterday at Cambugai Falls, and he said he would show us around today. So we met up with him, but on the way there, we stopped at Lagan Falls, and it wasn't as blue as Cambugai, but it was green, and it was peaceful. There was like no one there.
It was like a jade green.
Yeah, and we met some people, of course. We met a guy named JR, and he climbed in trees and was picking hella fruit for us.
Yeah.
It was so nice. Then we made our way here. So we're back on our journey. Couple more stops to make today.
We'll keep you updated.
Stay tuned.
Peace, peace, love.
Hair grease all day.
So I saw this movie called The Blue Butterfly, and this is how he would catch butterflies. I don't think it hurts them or anything like that. I just wanted to, probably gonna, it has its little legs up like, no, but it's not gonna, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, I
It's
promise.
playing dead.
That must be what it's gonna fly away, I promise. Come on. Look at those two up there. I don't know what they got going on.
Auntie, this is for you. My butterfly.
And off it goes.
Cool.
Update.
It's Pepe and Lily.
What's good with you? Okay, so we are at like, it's like a bonfire but without the fire. They have like talks and guitars and a whole bunch of other stuff. They got music and a speaker.
In a second, they're about to start playing, and everyone's gonna sing along. It's gonna be awesome.
We got my friend over there, Rennie, is it? We got Mock talking to.
Hey. The girls from Finland over there.
Yeah. So Mock's from a different part of the island than they are, so they just like exchange stories and they tell each other about what they do on their part of the islands. Like Mock does the swings into the water. You know what the waterfalls?
Kembuge
Falls,
where we were at yesterday.
and they're busy Monday through all week basically, you know, doing that with the tourists. Whereas here at what is this called? Patalon. Here at Patalon Beach, they usually only get foreigners from Friday through Sunday. So they build like these really beautiful sand castles, you know, and they have like a donation bucket and they have music and drinks and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's our last night here, so we're sad, but we're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
We're gonna enjoy it with our friends.
Yes.
Good. Siquijor.
Oh, wait. Let me show them how I burned my leg.
Riding
On
on
his
the motorcycle.
You. But it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
In a second we'll show you, but peace and love and hair grease all day.
Love, family.
Pangit ba ko sa iyong paningin? Ano bang meron? Natatakot ka ba? Na baka ay masaktan kita? Pero sinta, wag kang mag-alala. Hindi naman ako tulad ng iba. Wala man akong magarang kotse, wala rin akong perang marami, pero kaya kong ibigay ang puso ko. Sana naman ako pagbigyan mo na sana ako. Hindi naman ako tulad na ginakala mo. Hindi naman ako gwapo, wala rin uto, kaya ibigay lang ang puso ko. Kaya wag mo na sana makita mo, kasi di naman ako gwapo.
I will give my whole life for you.
Hirap kasing maniwala, di rin madali ang magtiwala sa mga pangako na naaring bitawan. Kaya sana naman pagbigyan mo na sana ako. Di naman ako tulad ng hinakala mo. Di naman ako gwapo, wala rin uto, kayang ibigay ang puso ko. Kaya wag mo na sana akong ilaboy, kasi di naman ako fuckboy. Di naman ako fuckboy. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, come on. She's both.
I'm working the external and internal in the house. In short, all day.
Okay.
And then she asks Mali is a beautiful girl. Yes, she is the one, my friend. Wonderful tonight. Come on, John.
Okay.
Bro, John.
And the door.
Okay.
That's the
Awesome.
I do that.
Why not what? I'm funny.
Why you not like it?
You be talking all that hot shit. When the camera gets on, you get nervous.
What?
I did a lot of slang just now.
Oh.
You get so excited, but when the camera gets on,
You get
Okay,
shy.
I would say of her, why she not like in the Filipino?
she said she would like to.
Yeah, she like the Filipino, but every Filipino.
Why are you leave? You said why I don't like what?
You like everybody, right? Why you not choose one of them?
Why would I just
Why you
choose
not choose
one?
one of them?
Why would I just choose one?
Choose one.
I don't have to choose one.
Why?
Why not? I'm 24.
Pangutanon man punta. I'm 22. I'm 20. I'm not 24. She said. She said like. He's shy that we know that.
Bad light. No secrets. No secrets.
Pero dito mo dito. Kaya mo dito pag uma.
What's up, fam? It's KK, Pipi, and Lily.
What's good with you?
We are currently in BOHOL. It's another island. We took a expensive ass boat ride to get here. But so currently we're in the city. We're taking a tricycle to the bus station, and then we're taking a bus to BOHOL Chocolate Hills, where our hotel is located, hostel, but we really don't know where. So we're waiting for an email back from them to tell us exactly where to go with directions.
I'm in Siquijor already.
Man, this city is just like OSLOB. OSLOB, whatever it is. I didn't like it, so.
I'm hungry.
Yep.
A little bit tired.
Definitely tired. Hungry again. For real, for real. Peace, peace, family. Okay, so we are currently in the mountains in BOHOL. Hi. What a cutie pie. So listen, we went to the bus station, right? And the bus would have taken 3 hours to get here. And then there was this guy with a van and he said that he would take us up here for basically 100, which is $2 in USD. So we hopped
For an hour and a half ride.
Yeah, hour and a half.
$2.
So we hopped in his bus and was packed with people. Oh, sorry. It was packed with people. And we drove up here. We had limited directions on where to go to from the hostel, so we just followed what that said. And when we saw to get off at this adventure park, that was like the key indicator. We got off in the middle of nowhere. We found a man with a tuk-tuk, like Jeep, and he didn't speak English, but we said Magtangan,
Something.
and he said okay. So he took us up here and we magically found a place. Now this place is beautiful. We are in awe.
Yes, we are.
I'm excited. I think we're gonna spend 2 days here, at least 2 days, because it's pretty dope. So in a second, we're gonna show you where we're staying. Peace, peace, family. Peace, love. Oh no.
It's crying.
Seven's? Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, we are just leaving the adventure park. So we went ziplining. Yes. Then this girl decided to take the plunge. It was a 250-meter drop. My ass was not doing it. So let her tell you about her experience.
So like before I went, whatever, you know, I was real confident, all that good shit. And then when I actually got up there, like basically they hook you up to the harnesses and stuff like that. And then you have to like sit down on this real shaky ledge, basically.
That they hand crank.
Yes, that they hand crank. The dude walks out there, whatever, straps you up, and he told me, he was like, hold on to these two things, and when I say, and then when I give you the countdown, 3, 2, 1, you let go and you drop. And then he said that when I come back up, he's gonna pass me a rope to strap onto myself, and that were the instructions. So as I got closer to it,
Was there duct tape around that thing?
I don't know, bro. Probably.
Is that duct tape?
I don't even know. But they Yeah, so like I went out on the little thing and he had me sit down, crisscross applesauce, and then he counted 3, 2, 1. I let go. My legs were shaking so much. Oh my God! Like right when I was about to drop, I was debating on. Well, it was no money back. I don't waste money, so
Yeah,
I had to do it at that point.
It was only $14 though,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it wasn't too bad. But then I dropped, and it was a huge rush. Like I felt like I was falling forever. You know, like them dreams that you have when you be falling. That's pretty much what it was like. And then the first swing back, you felt another big wave in your stomach, and then after that, it was pretty smooth sailing after that. And then it was scary again getting back up to the thing when he had to pass me that dang rope. The thing was getting all shaky again and stuff.
round 2.
Yeah, but
She's alive. She
yes,
did it.
I'm alive and
I'm
well.
so proud of her.
Yes.
And the crazy thing is, she came on this trip and she was telling me that she's afraid of heights, and it looks like she's conquered heights. She's jumped off high cliffs. She's now taken a 250-meter plunge, and
Gotta conquer the water thing now, cause that should be scary.
I think I said, I can't go. I'm going back. It's okay. We're gonna get there one thing at a time.
I had to channel my inner Will Smith when I was up there for real though, because Will Smith did that thing for his 50th birthday where he jumped out of an airplane or jumped somewhere, whatever that was. And so I was just thinking about that. If he could do it, I could do it. So. Tallest one in the world or some shit, right? Oh my God. You said shout? Yeah, I'm gonna be shouting alright. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna be screaming.
Let's go! Oh shit. You got it! Oh shit. Let's go, Leary!
Okay. Okay. I'm sitting. Sit on the platform. Okay, all the way. Like this? God.
Yo, you got it, bro. You good. You good. You're good. You're good. Oh, shit. Never. All right, bro. You got it. You're good. You good. You good. You good. I'm cool with jumping out of planes. I can do that.
That's our next thing.
All right, let's go. I'll go skydiving again. I actually want to.
Yeah, same. We gotta do skydiving and scuba diving.
Yeah. All right.
Peace, love.
Love. Hair grease. All day.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, fam. So,
Ooh.
we are currently at
The Chocolate Hills.
Chocolate Hills. So we took like a fucking like almost 2-hour motorcycle ride to get here, and all in all, it was worth it. It was worth it. This is the reason why we came to BOHOL, and I'm glad we got to see it. So, a last journey in BOHOL, really.
Yeah, It's sad knowing we're about to leave soon.
Yeah.
I still miss Mok Mok. It was beautiful though. Tomorrow, hopefully, day at the beach.
Tattoos, shopping.
Yes, please, tattoos. So,
Well, tattoo, I should say, because I might get one.
yeah, just me. I want two, so tattoos.
Tattoos. Massages, beach, shopping, and that's our journey.
It's like we touching the sky right now. There's just one thing I wish I had. And then it would be nice to see the stars.
Yeah, we got to see hella shooting stars last night, though.
Yeah.
So that was dope.
Bonfire.
Sure, we'll see some tonight.
We had a bonfire last night. It was real dope. With our little friends from
UK.
the UK.
Fuck me, it's still on.
No, they put their hands through. You don't only go to one of them. They put their hands through the thing like to get like cookies and shit. And they're like this.
They were real dope. Sam and Nella, which is a beautiful name.
Oh my goodness. My guy Cosmo. The talented. Can we drink? Can we smoke? Dinner now. Can we drink? Can we go? If I die, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Slowly moving down.
Holy fuck.
Do you want me to put my hand
Yes,
next to it so you
please.
can get the size?
Oh
that is a big ass hand.
gosh.
That is a big ass hand.
What the hell? Touch it. We are the only ones here.
Yeah.
We just spent the afternoon here swimming, sunbathing, taking naps. Blessed.
Yeah, for real we blessed. We were supposed to go to Panglao today, but we met this really cool guy named Cosmo. We had some great conversations. That's confidential though. But long story short, the backpackers we met and Cosmo, they convinced us to stay another night. So we're about to get into some crazy adventures tonight. I got that one thing that I needed, so so it's gonna be lit tonight. Today was pretty good. Our driver, he's amazing. He's real cool.
Yeah.
After this, we are going to the top of a chocolate hill. Like, we're actually gonna be just free up on the chocolate hill, because before yesterday, it was like they made their little
yeah, it was touristy. The one that we're going to is basically private with a stairway, and we're gonna walk our asses up there.
Yes.
So we're excited. It'll be a good into today's tour before we get into some other adventures and activities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enjoying.
Loving the Philippines.
Yes. Peace, love, family.
Oh, mama.
Hey, break it down. Hey, break it down. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Glasses to protect mis ojos. We are going to talk about the next part in the Philippines. Now, Peyton and I, we kind of separated shortly after having an adventure in BOHOL. I think we both maybe received different messages and had different feelings, and one of the messages I received was that I really needed to stay. I didn't know why. I just wasn't ready to get back. And I knew how long I really wanted to be there from the beginning. I didn't plan on, following through with that. But then, I switched my mind. And once I make up my mind, it's like, at least at the time for me, it was like, it is what it is. So you guys will see here, I put on my Instagram story. So here's the news, ... Because I think I told people, it was like the day before. I was telling people, I was like, I'm doing this, big announcement. I was telling everybody, big announcement. So the next message you'll see, I love the Philippines so much that I decided to stay and live here for a while. Bye, America. Peace sign. BOHOL Philippines is my new home. In this next picture, you'll see I even tried to get a job like this. You can actually get life hack. You can get a job online and be a English tutor for other people across the country. So that's an online bag. It didn't fall through for me because in the Philippines, you kind of need good Wi-Fi. Or, you need to have a lot of money. I think Wi-Fi is like high-speed internet. I think high-speed internet over there is not that good. I started touring the town, introduced myself to some of the people in the town. 1, 2, 3, go. Say, single ladies. I saw some nature. It's cool here in this video where the woman is holding the sticks above her head. I actually saw a little boy who probably looked roughly like about 6 to 8 years old, and he had a bunch of sticks on the side of his head too. I got blessed enough. Okay, I didn't get to stay in this place that I thought I was going to stay in for a while. One of the reasons was because our host, he was getting ready to have a baby with this family from the Philippines, in summary, and he needed to close down the Airbnb, which was probably very successful in his dream. He loved the woman that he was with. He said his family, her father, and her mother, they said, and the men, they said he needed to build a house or a home. So you guys will see people climbing the trees and people with saws. I literally was watching a wooden house get built, or wooden home, or whatever it was going to be. I couldn't remember exactly what it was for. You'll see him do spiritual dances, which was so freaking cool.
aton ligwatan ang kuan. Bantay doon kay ikotakan ka. Kag punggoy. Whole ang yanan makabot mga 600 tag 7 how many? 30.
I got to eat a meal, and I'm so sad I didn't get to record these things. I got to eat a meal cooked under real fire and stone. I got to dance with the mother, spiritual dances, and we danced for at least an hour, and she just wanted me to keep dancing, keep dancing, keep dancing. So it was one of my biggest blessings being there. I thought that I had some film of me and her dancing, but I don't see it, so I guess not. But definitely one of the best memories that I hold dear to my heart. It was very special. It's dope. I see some raw coconut oil. That was really cool to see where it came from. She was like, "You're gonna put this in your hair?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "It stinks." I was like, "No, it's good for your hair." That was funny. Then you'll see me traveling on a bus. The grandmother, I think it looked like she was carrying 2 children, and I could see that she looked very tired, so of course I offered for one of the girls to lay on my lap, and she trusted me, so that was cute. I ended up traveling up and through another island. That picture you'll see me doing the splits, the emoji sign. I really thought that was cool. This is where I swam down and saw some more fish. This is where I conquered more fears. I ended up not I didn't scuba dive, but I snorkeled. But the snorkeling that I did, oh my gosh. I wish I had videos, but I think I was by myself. I ended up snorkeling, but I was with one man who mind you, this probably was all pretty sketchy, but he took me out to about 4 or 5 different parts, and he took me out into the middle of the ocean, and he taught me how to swim, and he held me up in the middle of the water, in the middle of the ocean. I was panicking. We swam like 50 to 100 feet away from the boat. I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. But he helped me. He was a little flirtatious, but I was able to kind of divert, and I didn't stay for long. So that was really, 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 really scary. But I did it, and I came out okay and alive, and I wish that I had film, but oh gosh, I don't. Of course, I played some basketball. They was, of course, surprised. Throughout the island also, I went up and I saw a tower, so I got to watch a couple more sunsets. The long journeys are always worth it. You can't see, but I went up I came from that little path in there. And I'm at the lighthouse. Wish I had a marker. And I'm going to watch the sunset. I just kind of toured the town. It's crazy because in some of these films, like, this is some stuff you would see on TV. Like, you see 2 little children, they're playing with basketball. They don't have a basketball hoop or anything like that, so I think that's why they're playing that way. It was like a bittersweet moment because I'm not sure if they knew what other lives are like. I don't know. It seemed like they were enjoying what they were doing, so you can't really be upset at that, because if the kids were having fun and enjoyment, then, you know, shouldn't too much else matter, right? But then I go to this video. Well, at the time I was just recording, but I see like these boys throwing themselves at each other. And that makes me sad when I watch it, because I'm like, what if I was more in tune to that and what was going on, other than trying to just capture the moment, because it was too much to process, you know? I just was trying to watch them and admire that, like, just what they're doing, you know? And so now when I watch over, I'm like, oh, those boys were fighting. I would have stopped that. But and then you'll see the boys at the table, which is funny because each time it's like a little bit older. You'll see the boys at the table, and they just, to me, and like watching that, they look like they're grown men. Then I went out a couple of times. A lot of people love like Bob Marley and like those just Rasta vibes. And you'll see a couple photos. I just want to say shout out to Cindy and my mom for taking care of Chrome while I was gone.
Got her that fresh chicken though.
I do want to say the night before I was getting ready to leave, I got sick. And I got sick from something. I think it was a contamination in the water. And overnight, I was just running to the bathroom. Matter of fact, I almost pooped on myself in the bed, but I couldn't do that. So I ended up like damn near crawling to the bathroom. Mind you, nobody else is out there to really help you. Like, I think I did have a roommate at the time, but it wasn't really none of her business. Like, what was she gonna do? So I think I ended up like going to the bathroom like 6-7 times overnight, just getting everything out. And then I laid down in the bed until I was strong enough to make it downstairs. When I finally got downstairs, I told the woman who ran the place to stay how sick I was. She had her son go up to the tree and get a coconut out of the tree. Best coconut I ever had in my life. It tasted like Sprite. And she said, drink this. And of course I wanted to drink it so fast. And then then she made me a tea. I can't remember the name of it. She said, now drink this. She said, go upstairs, lay down for about 1 or 2 hours and you'll be okay. And sure enough, I was okay. And I had to be okay because my flight going back to the United States was that day. Because I was running out of money. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I lived out my adventures to the fullest. And that's kind of how it ended for me. And that's why it ended for me. I was running out of money. And when the money got low, I couldn't really go and do what I wanted. And it wasn't even just about the money. I did truly miss having a friend there. It was not as... I've done like solo adventures, and don't get me wrong, it's cool. Like, it really is. I experienced things on my own that I guess I needed to. You know, and life will tell you when you need to do solo trips, when you need to do a lover's trip, when you need to do a friendship trip, a family trip, you know. So it's all in life's journey, but it wasn't the same without Peyton, I will say that. Although I did experience some really cool stuff afterwards when she left. So, once again, bittersweet. Yin and yang, I should say. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the Philippines movie, and if you have questions you can leave comments. I will try to answer. I'm a very busy lady, very busy. She a very freaky girl, but I'm a very busy lady. No, seriously though, I'll be busy, but I do like to talk. So if I ever see you in the comments, I'm gonna try to comment. Yeah, y'all, peace, love, shea butter. Shout out to Cindy, my videographer. She's the best in the motherfucking gang, on a gang. She always has patience with me. She does the best ever. Creative Souls LC in this thing. You already know what time it is. Like, subscribe, and comment.